Alongside me in the commentary position for this evening's encounter is
Kiki Setien. He's talked up the philosophy side of things. He's Cruyff.
But certainly the last game out they won at home to Mallorca. It meant a lot to them. Their priority is still
line-up. It is the Portuguese under-21 international, former Portuguese, with the matchday referee down there. And we'll take you through.
Diego Martinez has been brilliant.
Let's have a look at that first lineup. 9 games so far, have scored 34 goals, Terry, and that is some record.
It's twice the amount of the goals.
For this one, Luis Suarez, of course, out.
Diego Martinez, they're capable of working hard. They've got lots of ability.
Aziz, one of the goal scorers in that 2-0 win for Granada back in September, and a free kick as Busquets just has it. He plays it back to the fullback. Ansu Fati making the run in the centre, but Duarte just... City once more closed down by Carlos Fernandez this time. Darwin Machis with a challenge at the referee, who was now Griezmann. Pass forward from Rakitic. Number 17 went on to receive it, but it deflects kindly, and
the two wider attackers are not going to be playing.
Ansu Fati into the area now, looking to line up a shot, and it's a save from Rui Silva. Still the ball not completely clear. Arturo Vidal over the bar, but the referee's whistle brings that move to a close with the first. Lays it out wide to the Venezuelan Darwin Machis, and Granada are awarded their first free kick of the game.
Messi, between the three of them, they will swap and rotate positions.
There. Only actually attempt 24 passes. Barca already over the 100 mark.
Yeah, I think that's what Diego Martinez, the
agent Machis onto the ball as the free kick was taken quickly. Darwin Machis pursuing the Argentinian, puts the challenge in, and the referee says it was not only a foul but also worthy of the first yellow card. Slides it into the centre now. Ansu Fati with a second opportunity, and this time he prods it up and over the frame of Rui Silva's goal, but another opportunity for the home. Is Ansu Fati doing battle with Fulke, and as you talked about the strength the Fulke has, knocked Ansu Fati, keeping Granada guessing, but it will be Messi who lifts it up and over the wall. Rui Silva just checking his angles. And a sigh of relief from the Granada.
Can have some defending to do here.
Here is Darwin Machis, but look who's back there.
The two very good central defenders. The only way you're going to get that is by playing, so I think it's...
Says the referee. Here's Messi, who turns and starts running towards the Granada against the Blaugrana on their home turf here. Is Messi bustling his way through the Granada rearguard and looking to get a shot on target. It was Victor Diaz who threw himself in the way of on the far side. Ball into the centre. Messi, he picked up the rebound, finds Arturo Vidal, who finds space for a shot. But in the end, it rolls into the gloves of Griezmann and Messi as that ball is played for now. Jordi Alba across the face of goal, and Ansu Fati saw the ball roll under his foot. Fulke was Messi into the feet of Griezmann. Receives it back and then was trying to ever so well on the ground, and then goes round Gonalons and continues, and this time he is brought down, and real persistence shown there. Distance. This time it strikes the wall and goes over the crossbar. Now it's Messi trying to steer. Give it some kind of context, but if you're going to go on and score 40 once more, threads it through to Rakitic, but Darwin Machis just... Carlos Fernandez can pick up the rebound, and he will go for goal from distance. Marc-Andre ter Stegen with the dramatic dive, just to ensure that it was completed. 90 minutes so far this season, Janateki, as Granada have a free kick themselves now. Ramon Assis felled on the halfway line. Ansu back into the path of Sergio Roberto. Rakitic tried to...
Dio and Darwin Machis to not switch off.
Ansu down the right inside the area, looks to roll it across the face of goal. Domingos Duarte down below us. Sergio Roberto comes across, and Sergio Busquets in the straight to German Sanchez in an advanced position. The pass forward looking has left Jordi Alba down for Spain under-21s, and there have been calls for him to be given a full international. Here's Ansu looking to make some of that possession count as he slides it into the near post. German Sanchez played it safe, took the touch, knocked it behind Sergio Roberto. Now Busquets with a rare long-range attempt, and Antoine Griezmann, Jordi Alba on the overlap, looking to put in another cross. Ball, goalkeeper decides to stay at home. Ansu into the area, will look to try and square it, But it was Germán Sanchez sliding in, and on the windy nights it has some space. And there's Lionel Messi, and it's wide of the mark. There was a cheer from this near side of the ground. They thought it was in, but it was perhaps Busquets up and over the top for Messi, who managed to get a toe to it, not able to really take the weight of the ball, though. The new manager of FC Barcelona, as we leave you for the half-time interval with a scoreline. A few moments, but it is a bright start from Granada. Ball laid out wide to Álvaro Badillo. Fulquier lays it back to the number 10. It's Messi who strikes, and it's just wide. Ball bouncing. Rui Silva was across, but just as in the first half.
Third of the pitch, so I imagine Diego Martinez might go for a Rakitic. Was half decent, to be fair, had the power.
Talking about in the first half, Terry, that really narrow defensive unit as Rakitic strikes. An ooh from the crowd, but that one slightly further away than Messi's opportunity had. He was with Wesker in the second half of last season and also had a stint with his answer back into the path of Messi. Now Rakitic. Here's Messi. A very familiar run towards the edge of the Rakitic, because Duarte got himself involved and won it back, and in there Busquets. Griezmann completes the 1-2, looks for Messi, but it's played his assistant Sarabia. Perhaps an opportunity, lots and lots of sliding challenges. Mr. Pizarro deciding just to pick whichever one he feels like it is. The box as Messi lines this one up. And it took a deflection somewhere en route and ends up being a corner. Yeah. Looking to be promoted and given an opportunity that under Setien they will get that if they are good enough.
Yep, it'd be a big responsibility on Riqui Puig. You're talking about a game now where it's 0-0.
This across into the centre, and the shot, and it's off the woodwork. And that is by far the closest Granada have come to scoring. Far side for Darwin Machis by Yangel Herrera, and indeed Machis in the end a foul by Arturo Vidal, and moments after Messi having a free kick just outside the Granada penalty area to an Busquets. That one is a jolt. Granada are still very occasions, Terry. We'll see from the replay whether indeed he would have got that. Yangel Herrera there just trying to squeeze it forward. Messi tripped, and the referee decides that free kick. Messi again appealing.
I think we see a general trait with Setien's teams, don't we? Where a lot of the
Alba up against Diaz, busting his way into the air, but full back again. Maneuvered, and Messi flicked forward. Vidal, Messi in the centre. There it is, passing it into the goal. 75.5 minutes played, and finally we have the breakthrough here in Camp Nou, and it's Messi from 12 yards out, and it's 1-0 to Barcelona.
And it's with their persistence in going through the centre of attack.